Hey guys, it's Miss Johnson here. I know you guys miss me so much. So I wanted to post this little video regarding what you need to do today for the Macbeth essay. So today's a pretty easy day. All you need to do is pick a prompt. But when I say pick a prompt, I need you annotating the prompts to really see which one that you could write about. So I'm going to do a little demonstration of this on this screen. So first of all, once you open the prompts, some of you requested access. I went in and made those where you could edit them. Okay, so you need to make a copy for yourself of these prompts. And so what you need to do today is read them and then try to figure out what you want to, which one you want to do, but also what you could write about with each. So let's read the first one real quick. Some readers argue that Macbeth was completely a victim of the witch's misleading prophecies and later of Lady Macbeth's manipulation. Others argue that the witches and Lady Macbeth simply provided the impetus to Macbeth's carrying out his own desires. In a well-organized essay, discuss which position you consider to be most accurate and explain how this contributes to the meaning of the play as a whole. So, first of all, I would probably highlight the writing task, what you have to do. So in this one, you have to discuss and defend a position and then explain, so I'm going to underline that, how it contributes to the meaning of the work as a whole, aka theme statement. Actually, I'm going to make a copy of my copy so it doesn't this doesn't show up in yours. So real quick, if you need to make a copy, this is how you do it. Copy of copy. Come on, computer. It's a little slow. Hope you guys are staying in and you're staying safe. Okay, so this is my task. I'm going to underline my task. And I'm also going to put beside meaning of the play, thematic statement. So remember those theme statements you made with Hamblin? That's what you're thinking here. Okay, so I need to be able to explain either how Macbeth was completely a victim of the witch's misleadings and also Lady Macbeth's manipulation, or how Macbeth was responsible for carrying out his own desires. And they just kind of gave him momentum to do so. So basically, you're blaming somebody. Was it the witches and Lady Macbeth, or was it Macbeth? So here's what I would do. I would try to figure out how I would, what I would talk about in each body paragraph. So say I'm going to say that that Macbeth was a victim. So first of all, I could have a body paragraph about the witches' manipulation. My second body paragraph could transition into Lady Macbeth's manipulation. My third body paragraph could transition back into the witches and the apparitions manipulation. Okay, so that could be how I support or how I make my argument. So I could give textual support surrounding the whole predictions. I could give textual support about, are you a man? In that argument, so gender roles here. And then I could give textual support about these future predictions that he takes as assurances, which are okay. So that's really what I want you doing today. So there's one way. Or you could argue that Macbeth was totally responsible for his own carrying out his own desires, and that Lady Macbeth and the witches just kind of provided motivation. So you could kind of tie in Macbeth was responsible here, but the witches told him this. So you could also tie in some of these same arguments, but flip it to where it was Macbeth being the one to carry out his own desires. Here's the second prompt. It has often been said that what we value can be determined only by what we sacrifice. Consider how this statement applies to a character from Macbeth. Select a character that has deliberately sacrificed, surrendered, or forfeited something in a way that highlights that character's values. So I think that's important. I'll highlight that part. Then write a well-organized essay in which you analyze how the particular sacrifice illuminates the character's values and provides a deeper understanding of the meaning of the work as a whole. So there's my writing task. And then we have the meaning of the work as a whole there. Again. Come on, computer. So think thematic statement. You're always going to include a thematic statement. And I'm going to break down each day, like writing claims. I'm going to break down writing body paragraphs, introductions, conclusions. So you guys will be able to see that. Okay, so now I have to select a character. It doesn't have to be Macbeth. It could be Lady Macbeth. It could be somebody else, but who has deliberately sacrificed. So think of all the things that people have sacrificed in this play. Macbeth sacrifices loyalty to Duncan. He sacrifices his reputation as being an honorable soldier. Macbeth sacrifices the afterlife and his mental strength. Lady Macbeth sacrifices her sanity. And Macbeth, we could even say, sacrifices his life because of his ambition. Macbeth sacrifices friendships. Think Banquo, think Duncan. I think you could make any of these arguments. And so the way that I would organize this essay is body paragraph 1. So I need you thinking about keyword here. I'll put this down here. Think moments. What are moments from the play that show these things? So body paragraph 1. If I said that Macbeth sacrifices his loyalty to Duncan, his reputation, and his mental strength, I could argue all of those things because of his greed and overwhelming ambition, right? And so my first body paragraph could be this. Second body paragraph could be this. And I would think moments, where the moments where he does this. And this could be like the third body paragraph. But each of these would contain moments that shows how he has done this. For Lady Macbeth, my first body paragraph would be her convincing Macbeth, like the unsex me speech, to show what she values. Second body paragraph would be how she's no longer involved in the plans and how she changes throughout the play. So second body paragraph. So how she begins to change, no longer involved in Macbeth's plans. That would be the second body paragraph. And then the third body paragraph would be her mental breakdown. Act 5. How she sleepwalks, what she says as she sleepwalks, and how that all reflects what she valued. She valued too much the power behind the crown, and then it became something that destroyed her life. Okay, so this is what I'm thinking for you today. I just need you to plan out which one you would want to write about and kind of like what you would write about with the one that you pick. Got it? All right, I'll be posting a video tomorrow over claims, and then I will start letting you know when we're kind of taking it day by day with this chaos here. So I will let you know when your essay will be due. It won't be due until sometime probably late next week, right before spring break. Okay?